everyone, and welcome to our I Pick My Butt video. More Archero today, and the update is officially rolling out. There is an APK if you do feel comfortable downloading it on your Android device. But we're going to go through a couple of the things here. This is my second account, my other phone, just to see what we kind of have. That was kind of new right there, that it didn't download everything at once. It's just kind of a little bit of a surprise, but something to do, and there is a lot of cool stuff to come. So you can see here, double the bonus rate, we do have time rewards, and we can get a couple of the new lockets, the bracelets, and even the new weapon itself. Now the hero patrol itself, the way this is going to work is the more actual heroes that you own will be what you get better rewards for. And you can watch an ad or spend some gems to increase the rate of this stuff for up to 5 hours there. So something I wasn't about to do. I don't really like watching ads when I'm recording, and I wasn't about to spend 50 gems. But you can see the bonuses there above each hero that you have that is going to help it. So hopefully you get all the heroes, and we'll talk about that in a little bit and how to get all the heroes now without actually spending real money, which totally changed my perspective and appreciation of this game, because now we don't have to spend real money to actually get them. Very cool, Habby. Thank you so much. I've been complaining about this for a long time. So I wanted to check out the actual evolution of the heroes here. It looks like in order for us to do it, we have to be level 30. So unfortunately for me, the only one I have is MarioSonic here. But you can see some of the actual upgrades on it, and there is a total of 7 stars, and this is where those cookies come in, or what they call the chips actually. But you can kind of see some of the actual footage there of what those benefits are going to be, which means, guys, we got a ton of grinding to do if we want to level up all these heroes. And one of the big things to pay attention to is in the blue there. Yes, these are going to have upgrades for all heroes. The bottom one on this is 1000 plus HP. Not sure how long it's going to take or how many evolution chips it will be, but man, I can't wait for this to come out on iOS, because I got a ton of grinding to do if I want to get these things all maxed out. And I do want to say real quick, I used my chips on good old MarioSonic there. I didn't record it, but the first 20 chips that upgrade them did not take it to star level 1. It only got it in 20% of the way. But going in here with Ophelia, $10 USD, and this is the effect of her right here for the free trial. Now the way this is going to work is you see these different colored kind of little scarecrow things. Well, going in and grabbing that is going to give us a buff on it. And it's still early, I haven't done a lot of testing, but the way it looks like to me is the green ones are going to give us 5 seconds worth of attack speed boost. The yellow ones are going to give us increased crit for 5 seconds. The red ones will do increased attack damage, and then the blue one is going to be like a splash damage. So all very cool stuff. I don't know how this is really going to play out, if she's going to be OP or not, because it seems kind of annoying that you have to run into these things. But once you get the blue ones and you start pounding on a group of enemies like the ones in the back there, I thought that was pretty amazing. As far as all the new gear out there, I didn't get everything, but I was able and lucky enough to get the new weapon, which is really the main thing that I wanted to see how it works. And where I will say it is kind of cool, it did seem a little bit too slow for me here. Let's show you what it actually looks like and how it works. Another little visual change is now every item is going to show what comes next when you unlock the next rarity of that item. So a nice little thing, you don't have to go surfing on the web for it. So this is actually my third recording of using this weapon here. The first one I went in with pets. They got a little bit annoying on the screen, couldn't really see what was going on. The second one, I chose a level way too hard and died immediately. So now we're going in at chapter 6, a wave board, to actually show you. Now the way the weapon works is we actually have a new meter underneath there, the red one. That's going to be our charged. And what you're going to notice is we're going to fire a little bit faster when that goes. It looks like when we do move, it does increase a little bit more for us, but it's pretty much going to be tick, 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 and then you're going to see it tick, tick. It's going to shoot it and then follow with another arrow real quickly. That's that charged effect to it. But honestly, this weapon is just way too slow for me. You'll see me later on when we go to do the new event there. I just felt like it was dogging out, and I go, man, I cannot record this and put it in the video because people are going to fall asleep watching me use this weapon. A couple of attack speed boosts, that might change it a little bit, but like I said, I'm kind of one where I like the bow. Even the staff is slightly slow for me, but this thing just really seems like it's dogging it. Although I do like that effect of having that new charge meter on there. That is a benefit. Let's see how this thing turns out when I get it to like an epic ability, but really I don't know if I'm going to be using this one as excited as I was for it. Even with killing myself on stage 2, we were able to get one of those chips, so good to know we can get the chips outside of the actual events. That means we can get them during farming. I'm not too certain about the shards themselves. We'll have to wait and see as we play the game a little further. And going back into MarioSonic there, you can see we have our 1 chip down there. It is going to take 20 to it, and that's the confusing part, 0% plus 20%. So like I was saying before, I spent it, I got enough in it to get it to 40%. What I'm really wondering is once we get it to 100%, are we going to need a shard to take it to the next level? And let's actually show you how we get these shards in the game currently. Now this is going to be Desert Ghost, and you can see there chips and shards we can get from it. It's going to cost 10 energy currently. Now clicking on the rewards, you can see it's going to take 30 blank shards to get a Rolla, 8 to get a Uracell, or 15 to get a random one, and you could also exchange them for cookies. Now I wasn't paying attention, and I thought at the end, oh, 5 cookies, I get 5 shards, so I actually burned up through 10 of them there. But I don't know how many of these shards we need to get to unlock. They look like puzzle pieces, which makes me think we're gonna need a couple of them. Now this does last for 4 days, so the question is, when it comes out on iOS, are you still gonna get the chance to get Roller or not? I'm gonna guess probably not. Going with that first 10 energy, yeah, this is a pretty neat thing right here. I thought this was actually a nice way to use the other heroes in this, is we're actually going to get Rage from Helix here. Now when I went in the second time, I got a different ability from another hero, but that seems like a great way. MarioSonic with Rage automatically seems like a good run. And the way it's actually going to work is we're going to go through wave boards here. We're going to have 10 waves. We're going to go get through this. We're then going to go get an angel, hit another 10 waves, another angel, and then it's going to be a boss. Kind of like a typical wave chapter would be, except for 10 waves, obviously. And it doesn't really seem like they're too terrible, but although this is freaking dogging it with this weapon here, I had to switch and change out eventually. The good thing about this is those shards and those chips, they do seem to hook us up pretty good. They're not greedy on this. It's not like, oh, I got 1 chip and 1 shard, I never want to play this again. They actually gave us good results. So let me show you what I got here from this first run. Now I actually made it to stage 7 here, and look at this. We got 7 shards and 16 cookies. So we could probably get a bunch more if we make it to 20. This account isn't too overpowered. Now as far as going in for a second run on it, it is going to cost 100 gems, and you only get 2 opportunities to do this here. Not sure if this is going to be an every other day or everyday thing, but this is something you're definitely want to grind on. So I did switch back to the saw blade just so I could see if I can get a little bit further and speed things up. See, the second time going in, we actually have Sherry. So I don't believe I actually have Sherry on this, so it could be a mixture of anybody. Well, I don't have Helix on this one either too, so really it's going to be whatever random hero they want to give you. But let's show you the second run here, what I got. Let me actually show you how fast this saw blade can be. I don't know why I don't use it more. I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of it, but this thing is firing off like a machine gun. I'm a huge fan of fast weapons on this game, so I'm going to have to try to get this thing leveled back up on it on my main account. But I did make it to stage 12. I was able to get something like 12 shards on it and like 19 cookies. So overall, we are getting decent stuff. I'm not crazy about spending the 100 gems. Now this update does also come with chapter 15 and chapter 16 and a bunch of other little things there. If you didn't see my video from yesterday, it'll be linked towards the end. But let me know what you think about this. Are you guys excited? Do you think this is as huge as they said it was going to be? And here's me wasting my actual shards on cookies on this. What an idiot I am. But like I said, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and remember, I pick my butt.